That should be interesting.
I said that seemed passive aggressive, man.
Passive aggressive?
Yeah.
What do you mean passive aggressive?
She's like, "Oh, I'm glad you gave me that microphone."
Is that how she speaks?
Yeah.
Is that say it? Do it again. How she?
I'm glad you gave me that microphone.
Is that how she speaks?
Because we watched Color Purple the other day.
Oh fuck! You saw the color purple.
Oh my goodness! Leave it alone.
Never.
That's the one with the what's her
all
name,
the
right?
black people. Yeah, that's right.
Oprah's in that, right?
That's what I said. All the black people.
He will not leave it alone.
We can't hear you.
I was gonna say we can't hear shit.
He will not leave it alone.
What's wrong with the color? What's wrong with the color purple?
I don't know. Ask him.
First thing.
You're like, this never happened. I don't believe in this. It's just like
mostly.
We're sitting in the front room with my parents, and he's like, we're watching. Yes.
You're like, your struggle is not real, bro. This is not happening.
He did. He was like, if nobody dies in it, he's gonna beat him, right? She gonna die, right? He gonna smack the shit out of her, right? Or she gonna cut his neck, right? Somebody better die. I'm like, oh my God, he would not
because
shut up.
they're gonna hang Oprah. I'm like, all right, okay. So first thing, the white lady. Okay, let me back up. So first thing,
I've never seen the movie. So what is it? It's like a slavery movie.
Yeah,
pretty
much.
I don't know.
You just saw it. What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I just watched the damn movie. I really didn't.
So
it's
a documentary.
Right, I just watched the movie.
It's like every Christmas.
Every Christmas, jeez, it's a dark ass movie to watch every Christmas.
It's like so I guess it's like it's not like a documentary. It's like shows like what.
It's like what's the other famous slave movie? Fuck, what is it? Amadeus? No, what the fuck is it?
Something like that.
I can't think of it.
Oh, what's the other one with the guy from Reading Rainbow?
Is that the one?
Yeah. Oh man, whatever that one is.
I'll look it up while you're talking. So it's a slavery movie.
Yeah, it shows like the struggle of people in the 1800s. So.
1800s.
Yeah.
Is it 1800s?
1700s. No, it wasn't slavery because they were freed already, but it shows like the racism that was still around.
Oh, okay. So they were already free by then.
Yeah, it was the 1800s, and so one day, this nice white lady was like looking at Oprah Winfrey's children. Was like, "Wow, I want you guys to work with me one day," and then Oprah Winfrey got all, I don't know, mad.
Okay. First off, we started in the middle of the movie. Okay, so he don't have the whole story because he didn't watch the full movie. Okay. So
that's true.
So he can't. He's only coming up with what he's saying about the movie.
But that's what I saw. I saw the nice white lady offered these poor children a job.
Is it Roots?
Roots. There you go.
Yeah, it took me a while. I found it. Roots. Dude, what's his name is looking? His name is looking rough.
Yeah, man. Dude's 700.
Go ahead. Sorry.
LeVar Burton.
The
guy from Star Trek.
Yeah, Geordi.
Geordi LaFord. Sup? That's a lot of breaks that man has. So I just saw the nice white lady offer Oprah Winfrey's children a nice job, and she gets all offended and punches her for no reason. And I'm like, whoa. That is assault. And then all the white people start attacking her verbally, not physically, because that would also be assault. And then Oprah Winfrey starts freaking out and starts doing some like voodoo spells on them or some shit. And so they gotta hit her with a gun. And I don't think that's right. I think that might be assault.
Wait, Oprah did, or she got hit with the gun?
She got hit with the gun. Because she was going crazy, so they had to knock her out.
How's Oprah's acting, by the way? Can she act?
Okay. So, on to the next thing. So apparently she was in prison for 8 years. Is there a time skip? Is that what it is? I think there's a time skip of 8 years she's in prison. And so they're about to let her out. But she has to be the maid of the lady who she hit. Okay?
Why?
Because reasons.
because
reasons to keep the movie going.
Okay.
So,
All right.
she's like, she makes her do stuff, and then they're like, "Oh, you haven't seen your family in 18 years," and she's like, "No, I haven't." She's like, "Surprise! Here's your family," and they go to the little house. And first thing, the little house is like a 7x7 shack, and I'm like, "Okay."
One of those storage units you buy at Home Depot.
Yeah, little storage unit, right? You put like lawn equipment in there, like some rakes and some wheelbarrows,
Lawnmower.
a lawnmower, maybe.
I got you.
And so the next thing you know, 35 black people come out of this thing, and I'm like,
That wouldn't happen.
that's
that what
not
you're
right.
thinking?
That's not right. That's not accurate. Not that many people live in there. That's not true.
Are you saying this all out to her parents?
Yeah, mostly, yeah. And so I'm like, that's not, no. And then they go inside. It's fucking huge in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like Willy Wonka's factory.
Yeah, I'm like,
you
what
go in
is
there, you're
this?
like, what?
It's a mansion in there. I'm like, what? This is like commentary on 1800s living of African Americans. What is this? What? Anyways, so then after that, her family's like, they're gonna hang you, and I'm like, all right, someone's gonna die. This movie's gonna get interesting. So I'm propped up in my chair.
You're like, yeah,
like,
hang
yeah.
her. Hang
I'm
her.
like, all right, death. I'm like, yes. And so, no, I can't state this enough. I didn't want her to die because she was black. I just want to put that out there.
Oh, because I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Okay.
You know.
Trying to avoid those angry letters.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want no hate groups. I'm not for hate speech also. So I'm like, all right, finally, someone's going to die. I'm waiting. I'm like, I see a tree. I'm like, okay, so you're going to
You're
hang her
going to
there?
hang her.
I'm like,
he's talking, guys.
I'm like, man, they're passing a lot of trees on this car, man. What's going on? I asked her dad. I'm like, hey, man,
Can we see a hanging?
they gonna hang her or what? He's like, no, they're not gonna hang her. I'm like, bro, well, they said they're gonna hang her. What happened? She's like, no, she don't die. I'm like, so
You're like, what's the purpose of the
What's
movie?
the purpose of the movie then? We didn't learn
I
anything.
still don't know. Have you ever found out the purpose of what was the purpose?
Nope, there's no purpose.
Okay, so in the beginning of the movie, how all of this came about is the dad. It was a black family. The dad had 2 daughters. The mom died, and he started pimping the daughters out.
Oh.
And
This
he
movie
had,
all
but
sounds
he
dark
was,
as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
like it's a dark movie. Like that's why I never understood what the fuck it was about.
Do you think that's a stereotype with
Yeah,
black
it was.
people?
It was.
No, what I'm saying
well,
is like,
in that, I guess in that era, it was like you're still a slave. You can't say what you want to say to black people.
right, they had just gotten freedom.
Yeah,
They just got their
like,
Caesar
and
pizza.
and you better be careful still what you say.
Right.
Yeah,
But my
like-
point though is that like, is that a stereotypical thing for black people? Because you look at black people in movies and they're always like trials and tribulations. You look at like Medea and shit, and her things are always like her kids are getting
Yeah,
pregnant
but
with other
then-
people, and then they're getting
but
cheated
then
on and
it's
getting
like-
beat and shit.
Okay, so for the Medea movies, I can speak because I actually watched all of them. So like for the Medea movies, it's like she shows you like what life really is.
But that's my
Life is
point,
not
like-
always peaches and cream because it like life.
But that's
is
not everybody's
always-
reality. They go into some dark shit in those movies.
Yeah.
Like people getting beat and the other ones
Die.
like dying and the kids
Yeah.
are getting like whatever. Like there's some dark shit in those movies. Like I've seen some of those movies and I'm like, God damn, you don't
And
feel
she-
good at
and
the
he
end of those
comes
movies.
And Tyler Perry comes from a spiritual point too. Like
I'm just
you gotta
like,
keep the
ugh.
faith no matter what, or you gotta stick together no matter what.
Fuck. I got a fucking reminder on my phone right now saying I got a doctor's appointment. I'm like, I think
Get those nuts
this,
checked.
this can't be right.
They felt a little weird.
It's a little late for this. Anyways, I'm like, Doc, are you open? Anyway, sorry. The Medea shit is always super dark, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, is that something where you feel like black culture is like ingraining that mindset where you got to go through some shit in order to feel like you're having the black experience?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never looked at it like that.
Because let's face it, it's like you haven't experienced that. You haven't experienced some dude beating you, and then maybe like, as far as I know, and then you have to like go and avoid some guy. Just I don't know, whatever the situation is. Like some of those Madea movies get dark as shit. I remember seeing one. Maybe it wasn't a Madea movie, but it was one of those like very black culture movies where this girl had to go to an abortion, and then she had to go to this really shady part of town, and this guy did an abortion in his like shady, dirty apartment. Like it was some dark shit, and I'm
hell
like,
was you watching?
I can't remember I could have swore it was a Madea movie, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was something else, but it was one of those.
I was watching Family Guy.
I don't know what it was, but I remember thinking, I'm like, that's some dark shit. Like, I don't like those movies where at the end of the movie, you don't feel good about yourself after you watch the movies. It's just like, nobody had a good time. Nothing good happened.
Like,
it's like you feel bad.
All the Planet of the Apes movies.
First off, I love the Planet of the
How are you going to go from black culture to Planet of the Apes, dog?
Dude, because those don't make you feel good at the end.
I haven't seen it. After the first one, I was like, oh, fuck all this movies.
No, we watched the first.
My favorite.
It's just, it's
Have you
still
seen the
not
other
great.
two? Fucking don't.
You don't feel great.
My dad, me and my sister went to go watch the last Planet of the Apes one.
That the one where they're fighting all the humans?
Yeah, and we fucking cried when Caesar died.
Yeah.
Oh, he dies?
Yeah.
Spoilers,
Me
son.
and him, me and her were fucking like.
I was
fuck.
crying.
We were like, fuck this. We're like, fuck this. We were just sitting in the movie there, like, don't fucking look at me. Just fucking people, fucking. For 5 minutes, we're just like, don't say anything.
Why'd he have to die? At the end, the apes take over everything, essentially, right?
Yeah, but he died. He still died.
Damn.
And I was like, fucking don't say anything. Just sit inside.
Did that evil monkey die?
Oh, yeah,
that
he
crazy
died. He
looking
died a
one?
long time ago.
He died, what, 2 movies
Yeah,
ago?
he died 2 movies ago.
That crazy looking
And
with the
then,
scars all over his face.
And now it was his son that was coming after him this time.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then my dad watched it when it came on HBO, and he's like, "The fuck's wrong with you guys? Why would you go watch that?" What? He's like, don't talk to me. I need to think about my life." I'm like, "So you're not gonna watch it?" He's like, "Fuck no, mister. I'm not gonna watch it again. What the hell's wrong with you?" He's like, "What? I feel disgusting right now." I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those movies.
Yeah, you do. It's like, fuck all the humans. Yeah, so. Okay, and then second on The Color Purple. What's his name? Danny
I'm going to
Glover?
Photoshop you as Oprah.
You should.
The Color Purple.
Danny Glover, you know the guy from Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
So he's the main bad guy in there.
Oh.
And,
He was married to the father that was doing all this stuff.
Ugh.
Was he pimped his one daughter that didn't look
Dark.
pretty, which was Oprah. No, it was Whoopi Goldberg.
That's right. She's in it too.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg.
She's a decent actress, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she
good.
did really
She's
good. Real good.
Oprah's over here. You get a car. You get a car. In a couple years when there's cars.
But she
there's
was
cars
uglier
already.
than the other daughter, so he gave her to what's his name from Lethal Weapon?
Danny Glover.
Danny
Yeah.
Glover.
Stephen Glover.
Danny Glover.
James Glover.
Danny Glover.
And he was beating her,
He was beating her
having
and
sex
shit.
with her. She was
Oh.
only what, like
12,
See, not
13?
interested in that
12?
shit at all.
I think she was like 12.
At all. Not interested in any of that shit. I don't
And
want to
then-
watch those movies that you feel like nasty.
And
I
then-
even avoid the ones about the fucking dogs. Like there's like dogs and like the main character where like the dog gets lost or gets hurt or some shit.
And then,
I avoid all that shit. I'm not trying to.
And then so, whole bunch of
Nah.
stuff
So
happens.
you wouldn't watch Marley?
Nah. I'm not. Those
He
are
goes on
intentionally
the
trying to
adventure.
molest your heartstrings. That's what those movies are trying to do. I'm not trying
And
to
then-
get into any of that
and
shit.
then
we
so,
watched
hold on, let me get to it. And then so Whoopi Goldberg is like, I had enough of this bullshit. And so she's like, I'm finna kill this dude. And she's gonna shave him, right? Because they gotta shave like the old fashioned one with the like that big ass like
oh yeah.
razor
The
blade.
razor, yeah.
And so she's gonna shave him. So she's gonna like do the Mortal Kombat fatality.
Slice his throat.
And so I'm like, I'm
You're like,
puffed up in my
it's getting
chest. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. I'm like, I'm telling her that. I'm like, here we go, man.
he talking to my dad, like,
All right, this is finna be
and my
good.
dad just sitting there dying laughing.
I'm
He's
like, this
just
finna
dying.
be good, man.
Revenge.
Good. I'm like,
sweet,
oh.
sweet revenge.
I'm like, she's gonna get him for all those years. And then her sister, her aunt, or whoever it is, stops her. I'm like,
No, his girlfriend. That was his girlfriend.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
Like, why are we watching this bullshit? I think you should have been like,
He did.
I did. I was like,
He was like, I'm ready to go. I'm going home.
I know I didn't sit here for an hour and 30 minutes watching this bullshit with you guys.
Wait, hello.
Watching this bullshit with you guys, nobody dies.
And
He's like, nobody dies in Color Purple, man. I'm like,
why are you guys even watching this movie?
you didn't tell me that 2 hours ago, man?
I turned it on.
You guys need to get some better
You just
movies.
thought right now it'd be fun to tell me that nobody dies.
After he watched the whole movie. The whole half.
And there's still like 30 more minutes left. I was like, I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm going home.
She went up to him and been like, "Hey, man, it's shitty movie selection.
Yeah.
Throw some Matrix on this bitch. Throw some Equilibrium. I want to see some people die."
He had my dad dying laughing. He just kept saying stuff. So nobody's gonna die. So you just telling me nobody's gonna die.
And then we were over there again the other day. And I swear, every time I'm over there, we're trying to watch something.
I don't think they realize it's closed.
Every time I'm over there, we're watching something. Nobody dies.
Well, you guys like super Christian and you can't watch anything that's
We were
like
watching
violent or something?
CIS. What was it? Criminal Minds?
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds. It's like the offshoot of CIS or whatever. You know, they got like 30 different
You
versions of
missed
that.
a good one the
So,
other day.
so I'm watching it, and this dude's about to kill this lady because he's a creep, right? This dude's a fucking creep, first thing. There's this kind of hot girl, and she's like, "Sure, I want to go on a date with you." I'm like, "The fuck? You're gonna get cut up? What the hell is wrong with you?" But whatever. So I'm like, I hope you don't get cut up. But then I'm
Got in
also
the
like,
car with him.
yeah, I'm like, you shouldn't got in the car with them. And then they went, he's like, "Can I take you to see my grandma? She would like to meet you." He. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's like, "Yeah, let's go meet your grandma."
This really happened?
I think they're all based on,
Yeah,
based
it's
on real
based
story.
on a true story.
True stories,
Try
yeah.
not to put that all in your head.
No, you're fine.
So,
Went straight over your whole head.
so anyways, long story short, the Criminal Minds team catch the guy before they kill her.
How'd they find him?
They put together a string of things
Oh,
that they
jeez.
figure out.
Okay, so he missed the first part of the show before he walked in there. I think he
Are
was
you
in the
missing
bathroom.
half of the fucking everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always doing something in the
Coming in
background.
fucking halfway and
He's-
shit?
Right. He always
So-
he was in the bathroom. So the first part, he actually killed the first girl. He killed the first girl.
Yeah, I
but he
missed
didn't
that.
see that part.
And then so that part I just told you happened, and then I leave. I'm like, I gotta go. It's already 8:30, and they're like, okay. And at this point, I'm like, well, they already solved the main crime. The rest is just like filler. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty good TV show. Like the crime happened like in the middle. Now like some story shit's gonna happen. So I leave the room, and then I hear like a gunshot or a knife going into somebody, and then I hear police sirens. I come, I'm like, fuck shit happened? I just left. And they're like, oh yeah, somebody died. I'm like, the fucking bullshit is this?
He keeps missing all the damn.
I'm like, I swear, when I'm with you people.
What do you mean by you people, dog? What are you trying to say?
You people. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody dying. I'm just trying to see somebody die in this house. That's all I want. And they're like, yeah, you don't see nobody die, but they just got murdered right here. I'm like, I'm leaving. I don't need this bullshit. So yeah, I went home.
The
Thank
same
you.
day as Color Purple?
Nah, I was like a
Oh, I was like,
week later.
jeez.
Color Purple though.
No, I just think we just started one to where all the kids are at lunch, and one guy was like, "Oh, I'm about to eat your food." It's like beef stew, and he's like, "I'm about to eat your food. I'm about to eat your food," and he's like, "Okay, well, go ahead and eat that eyeball right there." And as soon as the boy picked the eyeball up, it was actually a human eyeball in there.
Oh.
And they had a whole carton, like a big truckload of beef stew that they were selling to the schools for them to sell it, like give it to the kids, but it was a body in it.
Fuck all that noise.
Yeah.
That's why, as much as like when you're going around, dude, in our hood, and you're going around like the grocery store, and then you get some people that are like, "Hey, man, you want to buy some tamales?" The inner hood in you is like, "Yeah, I do," but the other half is like, "Is this human? Is this human body I'm eating? Nah, I'm good.
You know what I mean? It's the best.
I don't want to develop a taste for human flesh. Like, no, thanks."
That brings us to our next story. So
You guys are fine. No, you guys are fine. As long as... yeah, you guys, either way, you guys are fine. Thanks for asking. Anyways.
The black mister got me. Her needed some hair product.
You need to go back to that shady aisle in Walmart
Yeah.
No.
that only appears when Black Mystery goes around?
He went to the big store.
Put it to your mouth.
He went to the big
Ruben's
store.
like, no, shove the mic in there. No, slowly.
He went to the big
He's busting out this
black
camera
people
phone.
hair store.
No, so they have a big store.
Okay. Who's they?
The Asian people.
Oh, okay.
It's back in the hood.
Okay. You need some mystical product or what? You need some tiger balm? You need some
That one did, yeah.
some dragons?
So tell them what they
Hair
have
or some shit?
at the store.
What?
Tell them what they have at the store.
Everything.
Can't hear shit.
I said, I don't know what you're saying.
Everything. They have all types of like hair products for your
At the
hair.
Chinese store?
We have all different products.
Okay.
Black people's hair.
At the Chinese store?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He calls it Chinese store because he said that it got a whole bunch of Chinese people hair in it, and it got horse hair in it.
So you go in there and it's a bunch of weave, just like all the weaves you could ever want. You ever go into like the card shops and you're like, damn, I really need this Yu-Gi-Oh card, and then you go into the
Sure. Okay.
you go into that and you're like, all right, I need this mystical clown card.
Okay.
You go into the card shops, and then they just got like every Yu-Gi-Oh card ever.
Uh-huh.
This is like that, except with weaves and wigs. They had them all around the wall. Oh, you know how the Predator collects human skulls?
It's like just like that.
Just like that, man.
Okay, so
On a ship.
What are weaves made out of?
Horsehair.
human hair.
No. Is it really?
You have some human hair, then you have some synthetic hair, then you have some mixed blends. So like synthetic and human.
Can you feel like horse hair from human hair?
You don't put horse hair in your hair.
Oh.
Which
seriously.
one's the best to have?
Human hair?
It's not horsehair?
No.
It's not camel hair?
No.
Are people donating their hair for this?
Yes, sometimes.
That's probably where my hair
Depends on
went.
Where you get it from?
Other times they just like come by, they're like, hey, nice to meet you.
That or they're just, murdering people and just
That too.
taking their hair.
One too.
No,
So-
like Brazilian hair. Like, you know how they chop hair off?
Yeah, those are people that went to the favelas and took the wrong turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what that is.
that's what that is.
People were like, oh, missing Vitor Belfort's sister is like her
Oh,
hair.
that's dark. Fuck.
Some deep ass reference too. You're not gonna get that.
Jeez.
Just saying, dog.
Moment of silence for her. Yeah, but yeah, it's like that, man. So
So you went in to get a weave or what? What the fuck?
she went to get some extensions, something.
So do you try these on or how's this work? You gotta go in there and
I went in there.
fucking sew it up.
Okay, yes, you can. You can try them on. When you go to the hair store, you can try the wig on. It's a mannequin wig, so nobody buys the wig. It's just something everybody tries on. You
How
put
do
a
they
hair
clean
cap
it?
on. You put a hair cap on.
And the hair cap's like a sock. So you doesn't come in contact. Like when you have to have socks for trying on shoes.
Well, I don't even try on wigs.
It's like a hair condom.
But that's how I seen people do it. No, he was laughing about the blue hair. I said I want my hair to be blue. And he's like, oh, there you go. There's blue hair and I'm going to look like The Simpsons.
Look like Marge. I was gonna do Simpsons role play.
And then he
He's
seen
like-
a whole bunch of hair that was just like that.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of blue hair. And he was like, see, I told you. He's like, can we get out of here now?
What are you in there for? Extensions?
No, I went in there for hair stuff to put in your hair.
Oh, I gotcha.
Like to curl your hair.
Did you buy any weeds while you're there?
No.
No?
Told me to get the blue
Oh,
one.
no, I did for my mom. She wanted braids.
Interesting.
I told my mom, or I told her to get the blue one, then we could do that Simpsons roleplay.
You're like, I'm going to be home or coming home from the nuclear power plant. It's a long day.
Get
Lisa
this-
and Bart are out, so we got a house to ourselves.
Let's make Maggie. We're fucking Simpson characters in 2019.
Stupid. In 2000.
She's like, I'm bringing it back.
What
back
page
to
was that on?
I don't know,
15?
man.
20?
I don't go that deep. That one time we went that deep.
Got back to that Kermit porn, huh? Like, come here, Miss Piggy.
We were not even that deep. It was only page 15. Shit we saw scarred me for life. Somebody put a whole hand in somebody.
Disturbing. You're like, is that CG? Is that some fake shit? Is that what's going on?
Made a puppet out of somebody. A human puppet.
That's dark.
All right, so the second part of that story is we have to go back in the hood for that, man. It's our old stomping ground.
I would assume so. You're not going to go to the nice side of town.
67th Thomas. Don't worry, though. We went in the light.
People there, like, when you came into the store, they like, oh, Ruben. Just like gave you a handshake and shit. Like, we know this dude. Went to high school with him. You were like, oh, shit, I get you a discount now. I know this guy. You know.
It's funny because the place closed at 7, so we had to get there before 7. And I'm like, yeah.
After 7 bullets fly.
Yeah, because we don't want to be here after 7. That's right. So the second part of that is she wanted to go to Walmart. So I'm like, for shits and giggles, let's try to go to this Walmart right here on 75th.
Oh, you went to the hood one. How was it?
Fuck, son.
How bad is it?
So when we pulled up,
Did you see
there
anybody
was
you
a whole
knew?
bunch of cops
No.
just sitting there, a whole bunch of security guards.
Okay, man. So these were like, all right, these were like rent-a-cups, right?
Oh, I thought you were going to say the opposite. Like, they were all armored up.
Yeah, no, these guys are all armored up and shit.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Like,
yeah,
Had
yeah,
guns
yeah.
Bullet-
and everything.
Yeah,
Come in with an AR-15.
yeah. All right, you know how like
And they had a
rent-a-cups.
big truck.
Yeah, you know how rent-a-cups like normally are like rolling around like Toyota Camrys.
Yeah.
These guys had like a Ford F-150,
Yeah.
like
A
super
big ass truck.
armored up. It had like a huge bumper up front,
They're ready to ram people.
ready to
He's like,
ram people.
Fuck, we can't come. You got to stay by me. He was like, nah, come stand by me. Don't let me go. Don't let me go in the store.
Yeah. She's like, oh, we can separate. I'm like, no, the fuck we can't. They know I'm soft. They know I ain't a hitter. I've been out of.
So what, you
of
choose your
this.
defense?
Yeah, man. They know I've been out of
Then
this.
he's like,
I'm
oh,
soft.
see, babe, do you feel comfortable? You from Chicago?
Oh.
She's like, yeah.
She's like, yeah, where's the bullet shots at? Where's the bullet holes
And
at?
it's
Right here in the
crazy,
wall.
man. They put up like more cameras up there. So they got the cameras on top of the Walmart. They got some like when you enter, like a group of like 3 of them here and then like 3 of them here on both entrances. So they got like 6 cameras on each entrance. But then when you go out into the parking lot, they got another thing, like a little generator that normally has like extra lights, like floodlights. It has lights, but also has another group of cameras that like go around.
Wow.
And I was like, oh fuck, we're gonna die here.
They have those fucking lighthouse cameras. Just
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah, man.
Probably had drones.
You never know.
So yeah, man. It was
How long were you there? Or you just ran in and ran out?
30 minutes. We're in now.
Like, get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
we were in and out. That's the shortest we've ever been in a Walmart. Like the shortest.
What
We've
about-
never been in a Walmart for
What
that
about the
short.
people? Were they like
Fuck.
ghetto?
Those people are ghetto.
Did you see anybody you knew?
No, man.
I'm still surprised we haven't ran into anybody we know.
Dude, I saw those people, and I'm like, I always thought the people like we went to school with probably stayed right there where we where we used to live. But now I'm like, I don't think anybody we went to school with was that ghetto. They might have moved out a little bit. Not like where we are, but a little bit further, because that shit was hella ghetto, man.
I haven't been there in years. Years.
Everything was brown.
That's the one we gotta go.
Paddy wagon out there for the police thing.
Yeah.
Got ready to arrest people.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And so get this. So we were going into the car, and we were parked there, and we're doing our normal shit. I'm like, can we fuck here? Can we not fuck here? That's what we always talk about. So, that's just a question we asked. So,
You all need hobbies.
That is our hobby.
You guys need a
That
new
is our
hobby.
hobby,
You guys need a new hobby.
So,
fucking puzzles. Try that.
that is the puzzle. Can we do it? Can we not do it?
You guys need to go to fucking.
Which leg is going where?
You guys need to go to fucking Michael's and pick something. Something you guys can work on together, and then
What
fucking
does he
Michael's.
do? Can he hold the
No,
camera?
we went to GameStop. We went to the biggest GameStop ever.
Where's that one at?
In
This side of town?
Scottsdale.
Oh, I was gonna say it can't be here.
No, that was
The
big ass
biggest,
GameStop.
but it looks so small.
Yeah, man. You know when you go to GameStop and it's
Crowded as shit.
This
Yeah.
one you actually had room to walk around.
Really?
So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna order all my shit there. So we got into the car and then we're just doing random shit, and then the next thing I'm on my peripherals because I kept them open. I opened my peripherals wider,
Okay.
so normally I
Fucking
can
lizard
see.
and shit.
Yeah. So normally I can see pretty far back. Like I don't want to brag, but I got pretty good peripheral vision from like right here. You can't see what I'm doing,
You
but
are
like right
blind.
behind my
How do you
behind my
have
ear?
that well
You can
of
see
a
past your ear and
peripheral?
shit.
past my ear, like that's my
But you
peripherals.
can't even look past
But I can sense
your
if something's here.
glasses.
It's got some spider sense that takes
Yeah.
over.
Now, but because I was in the ghetto though, I could see all the way in the back of my head. So
Is he 360 and shit?
360 like a fucking owl. So I was just constantly moving, constantly seeing everything all at once, like some sort of Naruto character. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw a car rolling down.
You were still at the ghetto Walmart.
Yeah, so at the ghetto Walmart.
Okay.
We were parked. And then a few spaces up on the opposite side, I saw a car start rolling down. And I'm like, oh shit. It's rolling down. And she's like, what the hell are you looking at? I'm like, look. And she saw the car rolling down. And I go, I wonder if they're going to stop. And if it's going to hit the car. And the car parked in the other spot. I go, I wonder if it's going to
He
hit.
like, oh shit, oh shit.
And then it was a Honda Element, the square boxy
Yeah.
one. And so that car got hit. Oh, damn, somebody got fucked
Like I
up.
said the whole time.
And so that car, the white car, was rolling and hit that Honda Element. Just pow.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
And left a mark too.
Left a mark.
On both cars, a dent.
So there was nobody in the car?
No.
No, the car was just rolling backwards, and then the two people just came up and tried to push it, and it pushed it back into the
Parking spot.
parking spot that it was originally
So
in.
how did that work? Like they just left it in neutral and they got out the car or some shit?
So I'm guessing, from what I can tell,
Because the lady was standing by our car, because that's what he was looking at. Because she came and ran over by our car, and then she's looking like crazy, and he was like, see, she finna kill us.
yeah. So from what I can tell, I guess like their parking brake don't work or something. Because then both of them together were holding it up so it don't roll back. And then as we were going, we had the windows down a bit, not all the way down because we ain't trying to die. So just a little bit, a crack so we can get some air in there. And I heard them yelling out if we wanted to buy tamales.
You're like, are they in the back of that trunk? Because it might not be good anymore.
Well, I was like, so how you gonna do like, is this a trap? I come to your trunk and I'm like, oh, give me your tamales, and you just let the car roll down on me and then you rob me? Is this the trick? Because that's a pretty good trick, man. Like one of you punches me takes my knee out, and then I'm like, oh shit, and then the car like It's me.
I'd be cautious just being in that area. Like if you're driving and then a car kind of blocks you in front and then you see another car blocking you in the rear, I'd be like, oh shit, this is
That's all
not
he kept
good.
saying the whole time this whole situation was going down.
I hope you have a gun.
She's used to it. She's like, oh, this shit happens every day in GTA land.
Just give me your wallet. Just give me your wallet. You'll be fine.
Fuck that. I got money.
He goes, babe, can you lock the door so we don't get kidnapped?
Kidnapped.
Somebody's gonna steal us.
I got one better for you, dude. I got one better. So I was driving to work, I think on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving to work on Thursday, and I was hella tired. I'm like half asleep driving to work. I'm like, what? And so I'm at this light, and I'm like stopped, and I'm waiting for it to go green, and then, when when you just see some shit and you're half asleep and you're like, what? So all I know is I hear, "Futuk," and I just see like glass fucking rolling, and I was like, oh. Well, that's some shit happening up there. And so I finally managed to get around, and there's a dude that was in a motorcycle that got clipped. That dude was on the ground. And everybody that hit him was like over him, like, hey, are you okay? It's like, nah, you just clipped a dude in a fucking motorcycle. He's not okay. He's not doing okay.
She got out with the stick and been like, hey. Hey,
No.
do something.
Can you move?
But you know what,
Do
though?
something.
These motorcycles, these guys that be on these motorcycles, they be stupid. Because when it's crowded on that 101, riding in the middle is not a good
No, this
thing.
was on the streets. I think he was looking to make a left-hand turn, and another car must have come. I don't know. All I remember is being half asleep, trying to stay awake, and she was like, "Dunk," and I was like, "What?" It's like just shit rolling, and I'm like, "Oh, whoa, that's not good. I might be here for a while." She took that shit in park. I was like, "See how this plays out." Trying real hard not to go to sleep. I was like, "Oh shit, could be worse. It could be that guy." It was not good.
I've done that at work too. I've been when I'm driving the people, I'm like, fuck, I'm tired.
You guys just fight
not
to stay
good.
awake. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck.
Oh, and a buddy of mine had recently been texting me being like, hey, I think I'm going to get a motorcycle. I texted him after that. I texted him in the afternoon. I'm like, might not be a good idea.
You should have took a picture and been like,
This could
be you, man.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't fuck with motorcycles in the city.
And then one of the people was like, hey, man, you look sleepy. I'm like, yeah. Sleepy? Stupid?
It's like that's a thing. It's not hard to be sleepy.
I don't got EDD like you.
Damn.
Shut up.
Shut out their business and
Like,
shit.
when you get to these places with these cats, I'm going to be asleep.
What?
Play with these fucking cats. And I'm going to be asleep. Then we got to the place with the cats. I'm like, I'm going to be asleep. Don't play with each other. Play with the cats.
Is that their job to play with the cats?
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to be... I was like, well, no, that's not their job. That's absolutely not what I want them to do. Yeah, to play with the
They
cats.
already do that enough to each other.
Do you literally see them always kind of messing around with each other?
I don't want to see it.
No, what I'm saying is you have to stop them that often.
Yes.
You're just like, give me that hand. Get that hand off.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're like putting on gloves and shit. You're like, I don't want to touch any of this stuff that's going on. Give me that hand.
yeah.
Give me that hand.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, he won't use hand sanitizer, so
Why don't you use hand sanitizer?
Because it's nasty.
he,
So,
that's what I said.
What?
It just, he's like, oh, I don't like the texture of it. He won't touch a baby wipe. He won't touch a hand sanitized wipe. He
Hand
won't touch
sanitizer it dissolves.
He doesn't
it
care.
evaporates.
He won't touch it.
I'll use it a little bit, but
Lies. He won't touch it. And
What's your
if
deal
I
with it?
make him, he doesn't like the texture. He
texture
says.
of it.
It evaporates. It's like gel.
I don't
No,
like
it's
gel.
like, I feel like it's like water. It goes away like
yeah,
water.
it just evaporates. What's your deal?
Don't like it.
And he
It'd be
won't
weird.
touch sanitizing wipes or baby wipes. None of that.
You have some bad experience at a doctor where he like touched you inappropriately and then used that disinfectant on his hands, and you're like, now like I can't use this shit.
Probably.
Brings me back flashbacks.
Probably.
PTSD.
Yeah. I don't like the feel of it. Yeah.
You're just in flashbacks. You're just being like, it's okay, Ruben. It's like rubbing his hands. You're over here like, no, doctor, no disinfectant.
No. No.
It's like prostate exam, Ruben. You're like, what?
No. Not again. Yeah, man. You know I don't like that. I don't like touching any of that stuff.
You get some
So, like,
weird ass
when
quirks.
we go to like Fry's, he'll get a cart and I'll tell him to get a wipe. You know how like they have
Yeah,
the
to wipe down the
Lysol
carts.
wipes to wipe down.
Because it's
No.
wet and it's like on the cloth and I can't.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with it being wet? Do you like not take showers because it's wet, or what is your problem? What is your deal?
That's fine.
He just won't. He just won't. He always makes the ugliest face and he's like,
I'll grab it, but I'll grab it like this.
Like, yeah.
I'll be like, here.
He'll be and then he'll be like, it's on my hand.
You don't ever use like those disinfectant wipes or anything? Like,
Yeah, I can use those.
No, you won't touch them.
the same shit as the cart ones. What's the difference?
And my mind is different. Because I use those ones to clean my room sometimes, to like clean my stuff. And
How is
to
it
clean
different?
stuff at work too.
How is it different?
Because I see it. Because I literally grab the thing, and I know where it's coming from, so I pull it out of there, and I'm like, okay, I saw where it came from, so it's fine.
Versus
so-
what?
right.
The plastic thing
Yeah, I
that the
can't
other
be
one
dirty
comes
when I
out.
touch it.
Okay, so what about the other ones?
So the other one's just been sitting there with fucking thousands of other people.
They didn't reach it.
Yeah.
I don't know that though.
What?
Some dude could have came in there and been like, ugh, in the center of it, and then there I am, grabbing it, and you're like, oh, it's clean, here, touch it. Put it all over your cart.
You get some weird homophobic shit, dog. That, the straw. You think
Okay, so I'm going
No,
back to.
no,
okay,
no.
so what's wrong with hand sanitizer?
The hand sanitizer,
he's like it's secretly air jizz in that thing. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
It's like whale jizz. It's like I can't use it.
yeah. No, the
clear.
one she gives me is disgusting. It's cold. It's always cold.
Is hand sanitizer supposed to be hot?
Yeah, I got this thing.
No, it can't be
No,
hot.
I got this thing.
It can't be cold.
It
It,
can't
has
be cold.
to be
It has
the,
to be room
the
temperature.
room temperature.
You're fucking weird, dog.
If it's too hot, he gonna be mad.
Yeah.
If it's too cold, he gonna be, no, and
It has
he'll
to
be
be
like,
room
no,
temperature.
no.
You're gonna be like Bubble Boy and shit.
To him.
What's wrong with you?
Even the other day when me and my sister got food, I was like, I just grabbed it and ate it because I was like, oh, it's room temperature. That's cool. She's like, did you warm that up? I'm like, no, it's room temperature.
That kills all the bacteria.
I was like, it's just
But
the perfect
he can't
amount.
drink water room temperature.
Oh, I can't drink water.
But he can't drink
I
water
can't
room
drink water
temperature.
room
He
temp- it
has
has
to
to be
have
cold.
ice.
It has to be cold.
It
has to be freezing cold.
It
Your
has
high
to be
maintenance is
cold.
shit, dog. Your high
That's
maintenance
why
is shit.
when we were at the ghetto Walmart, I was holding her close. I'm like,
Yeah, he's pulling on the back of my jacket. He's pulling on the.
I saw a minority
He's
look at
like,
me. I'm like, ah.
He did.
You're putting her in
He's
front
like,
of you.
Yes.
Attack her first.
I'm like, listen,
He
big
goes,
black
you know
guy.
I'm soft.
Your people right here.
She's from Chicago.
Just stab you.
She has guns or something.
So hold on, let's go back to the cart shit. So you so you would rather touch the gross ass carts with like people's hands that have probably jerked off and then touched those carts. You'd rather touch those carts than use the wipes to wipe down the carts because you don't want to
I'm
touch the
already-
It's
wipes.
Lysol and sanitized already.
I'm already knowing that cart is dirty.
Okay.
I'm already understanding it's dirty.
Uh-huh.
I know it's dirty.
Okay.
I already fully understand that. I don't know what's been on that sanitation wipe.
But it's in
And
a
also-
box, the same box that you just
but
said
also,
you can look at
but
it
also,
and get it out
but
of.
also, it could be cold, and I just
Oh,
can't.
oh yeah. There you go.
So you rather touch the gross cart and then grab your food.
No, I gotta wash my hands before everything.
Yeah, he'll go to the bathroom all the way in the
Hold
back
up,
of the
hold up,
store.
hold up. I'm trying to figure out your process here. So you get there, you park, You grab a cart. You fucking dodge the fucking
It can't be.
thing.
It has to be room temperature, but these ones are cold.
So you fucking go around it like it's got scurvy, and then you go in, and
And I
then
make
you
them go
wash
back.
your hands. But
No,
you still grab the cart.
No, I'll grab the cart, but like when I get home, I gotta wash my hands.
Okay, but at that point you've already touched your fucking fruit and produce and shit with your nasty cart hands. You might as well grab some apples and rub them on the fucking cart
I don't just-
and then throw them in the bag.
That's disgusting. I don't just grab fruit and do that. First thing, I don't eat fruit. That's for gays. Second thing, if I were to eat fruit, I would wash my fruit before I eat it.
And with what, like soap? You're washing your food with soap
just-
and
You know, room temperature water.
Oh yeah, the water can't. Okay, so we wash our hands, and his water can't be hot, and it can't be cold.
No, your water.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Your water is lava hot.
You're high maintenance as
He
fuck,
said
dog.
my hot water gets lava hot, which that's how I take a shower. Lava hot water.
Women like to take shower with ridiculously hot
Yeah.
water
We
for some,
tried that.
some
we tried
fucking
that.
reason.
And I was
We
like,
tried
all right,
that
let's
once.
get in
And
here.
he was like,
Gotta clean up this nut. So we get in here.
Dude, every fucking time. He's got some shit that spins in the front. You see that?
Oh,
He had like a wreath in the front that just spinning. I've never seen that in a fire truck.
Man, if somebody has seizures and they see that,
They're done.
he has one more stop to go to.
Done.
So yeah, we tried to go do that, right? Take a shower. She's like, all right, I'm gonna wash whatever or something. And so she's like, I'm gonna put it hot. I'm like, all right, cool. I like hot showers. Fucking the fire that came out of there was like that first Kanye album. It was just fire,
Just
man.
fire, straight
Just
fire out the
straight
earlobes.
burning, scalding hot. Oh, you know when the Terminator
man, no
Goes into
shower
lava?
is the
goes
best
into
right
that lava
after-
like
right
that?
after.
Goes in there, he melts.
I don't know how women do that shit.
You know when
So you can't take a steaming hot shower like that?
Yeah, no, I like hot. I don't
No,
like my
I'm
skin coming off of me with the fucking heat. And women are like that. Y'all, I don't know what it is about women. You guys
Okay,
got
we
thinner
could be
blood or
honest.
some shit. You guys like to fucking scold your skin off. I can't do that shit.
Yeah. Right, cause yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can't take a really scalding hot shower.
Nah.
So you still put a little bit of cold water in your shower.
What the fuck does that even mean? I'm not
So,
mixing
like-
my own water.
So I'm saying like, okay, so you can't take.
I'm not turning it all the way to the hot
So
and
you're
fucking
not
taking a
doing-
shower.
okay,
No.
so why not?
Because it burns. Like when I go to churches, it burns. Shit, it's not good for you. It's too hot. It's too hot. Y'all women do that shit. I don't know how you do it. It's like you're just whatever about it.
all right. So imagine everybody, you have your temperature for your shower out in front of you. All right. So, all the way to the left is cold, right?
Uh huh.
And so you go up, and like in the middle is where it starts getting hot, right?
Right.
So I normally put it to like right here.
So you do like 11 o'clock.
Yeah. And that's pretty warm.
That's
And
warm, yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, I could use a little bit more.
Warm? That's not warm.
So you do like
That's
10
still
o'clock.
Cold.
Like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, or a little bit past that. Between 11, so 11, 12, 11, 10, somewhere around there.
12 is fucking up top, dog. 12 is 90 degrees.
Yeah, man.
So you want to go about 11, you go to about 10, right?
Yeah.
Women like to fucking...
Or like 15.
All you women like to fucking break the valve and try to come back around. You're like, fuck it. Let's just
Okay,
get some
all
hot
right.
water up in this thing.
Okay, maybe you're right.
It's too hot.
But that's not even 10 or 11.
She's
It's-
like, here, clean the nut
10.
off your... I'm like, hold up. Don't put that right here. Hold up. I got this. Don't put your hot water anywhere near here.
Fucking burns off.
I'll do it. Thanks.
Just
yeah,
cooks
when I
your
bring
dick.
him a towel to wash his face, the towel's like steaming hot.
What do you got, a steamer or some shit? What the fuck?
No?
No, well, her house does have really like hot water. I'll
Like,
put
really
hot
hot?
water on like to clean up. Yeah, to wash my hands, and then like I have it on for 0.5 seconds. It's scalding hot.
I don't have to let my water run in the tub to get in the shower.
So in the summer, do you get like crazy hot water?
Yep, I don't have cold water in the summer.
Yeah, that's no more problem.
So you get used to it.
I guess.
So you have cold water?
Yeah.
Everyone has cold water.
I mean, in the summertime, because the new houses are built where like the plumbing goes into the attic, so the water is fucking hot all the time in the summer. But if it's in the winter, you can get cold water.
Yeah, no, in the winter, yes, we get cold water.
In the summer, you still get cool water. It's not gonna be
cold.
But it's
gonna be room temperature water.
Yeah, give or take. Give or take. But yeah, it's not burning my skin off. Y'all are weird.
But those showers be feeling so good.
Gotta burn the sin off.
Like that's the way I avoided church on Sunday. I just burn the sin off, give me a whole new layer of holiness.
Until the next week, burn it off again.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
But you got some weird ass shit, dog. No straws. Can't do hand sanitizer. You won't touch wipies for some fucking reason.
Touch your wipey.
What happens if you have a kid and you gotta change them?
That's what I said.
What are you gonna do? You're like, that dude could be grown enough. He'll figure it out.
Hold him under the hose.
He's not using a power spray or.
No, he said, "Well, our baby is gonna just be clean because he gonna take a bath every time."
I'm gonna get the garden hose, the nozzle on there, and just spray his ass.
Wow.
Like, oh, little Ollie took a shit. Oh, I got this.
Neighbors can call for CPS on your ass.
I'll get the one with the 12 different sprays.
I guess I'm the gentle one.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this looks like a garden shower.
You got some weird ass quirks, dog.
What's wrong with you? Okay, so I got a question.
Oh yeah, you had a question. What's the question?
Okay, so what's wrong with a 2002 Ford Mustang?
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, 2002 Ford Mustang with 2,700 miles on it.
2,700 miles?
It was like a show car. Like he remodeled it.
And what are you asking me? What's wrong with it? What do you mean? As in what? Whether you should buy it or not? 2,700 miles is like no mileage at all.
I heard that we used to know somebody with that same year, didn't we?
What year?
2002.
They're okay cars. They always, it's a Ford. It's an early model Ford. Nah, that's not bad. It's because Ford's been around forever. It's an early 2000s model Ford. They're not super dependable, but they're not like super bad. You could be worse. You could have like a BMW. Those things, those BMWs aren't bad. I'm over here trying to tread carefully. You could have what's a piece of like a real piece of shit. You could have like a Daewoo. Then you're real screwed. Don't ever buy a Daewoo. You could have like a Pontiac. I wouldn't buy a Pontiac.
I got a Pontiac.
I wouldn't buy a Pontiac.
Wow.
Well, look, they're no longer in business. That's a red flag. There's no Pontiac dealerships.
That's true.
That's a thing. I wouldn't buy a Mitsubishi right now. They're hurting. I wouldn't buy... What's a real, like, shit car? Give me some brands, though. I wouldn't buy a Chrysler.
Honda?
I wouldn't buy... No, Hondas are... Actually, arguably, they're ricey, but they're not bad. I wouldn't buy Dodge.
Why?
Because they're not known for dependability. Shit breaks on them eventually. I wouldn't buy... There's not a lot of American cars I would buy. I would buy... The Fords are getting better now for sure. Chevys are getting shittier for some reason. But they're still okay. They're way better than they used to be years ago.
So what would be wrong with it? Why shouldn't I buy it?
Your insurance is going to be high.
I mean, if it runs and it's working fine, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. don't think you should not buy it. I think Ruben's just saying that shit will break on it eventually. But 2,700 miles? Like 2,700 miles? Or 27,000 miles? Either way, that's still fucking low miles.
No, he rebuilt the engine and all.
Why did he rebuild the engine?
It was a show car.
So he has mods on there.
I don't know.
How many miles are on the chassis?
I don't know.
Should be asking these questions.
Well, my dad's getting it, so.
I really no.
I would wonder why he rebuilt the engine.
Or did something to it. It was like his project car, and he
Absolutely
did
not.
it.
Project cars are always a gamble because you never know.
But it was like something that like a show, not a project car, like a show car.
That's even
Like, he
worse.
only
Those
had
things
it
never
for
run.
a
Yeah, those
show
things
car.
never run.
80% of show cars just
No, he
don't
drove
run.
it. My dad said he drove it to work and he drove it and it sounds good.
So it's
It
his
looks
daily
good.
car?
Not at 2,700 miles. It's not.
No, he has to move it. So he would only drive it for like 1 or 2 days.
I'll give it a good look over. 2,700 miles is hella low. I'd give it a good look over, check the AC, check all that stuff. I mean, if you want to go hardcore, you can take it to a mechanic and have him do like a compression test.
Not your shitty mechanic.
Yeah, a legitimate mechanic. Have him do a compression test. That'll give you the idea what the
Like
motor's
a
like.
guy at Pet Boys who can do basic maintenance on stuff.
You know, I still haven't got my car back.
Exactly.
My engine is done for.
Look, I don't normally agree with Ruben, but I probably would have agreed with Ruben on not rebuilding that motor.
Yeah, everything is done for.
Tell him what happened.
It blew up on you?
Yeah, by the time we got all the way back to the mechanic, it just dropped. And then he's like, "Oh, it works." And then it has a Cadillac converter. Am I saying that
Catalytic
right?
converter? Yeah.
And he took that out and put the other muffler on. He put a straight muffler on. I don't know. My
How are you
dad
supposed
said,
to pass
okay.
emissions?
Fuck him.
All of this sounds like giant red flags.
So now
Isn't your
the
dad
engine-
supposed to be helping you
Yeah,
with all
he
this
told
shit?
him do it.
That's why I'm not trusting her dad with. Like, oh yeah, it's a show car. It'll be good, man.
He
And
wants this
then
to be your
he-
car?
No, this is what's going on with my car now
No, I mean the Mustang. What's the
Oh,
purpose of
yeah.
the Mustang?
because I asked for one.
No. Tell him no. No, thank you.
I think you need a dependable car.
Because
Is
I
what
want
you
a
need.
1993 Mustang.
You drive out. Oh, those are ugly.
So
You drive out
and I
to
want it to be
BFE.
yellow.
You need a dependable car
I told her
with
there's a
good air
Honda-
conditioning.
Told her there's a Honda Civic right by my work.
You're like, it's had a muffler on it.
It is black. I think it's 2004 or 5.
Did you ever tell her about the car I showed you how to drive manual in?
No, nobody needs to know about that.
Tell me.
It was like
I'm
a
pretty sure it's on
91
one of the old-
Accord. It was
91,
old as
damn,
shit.
92.
It was primered. It's just primer.
My
Had
parents
a
go,
big-ass muffler
oh,
on
you
it."
want a car? We'll get you this one. I'm like, okay, for how much? I think they paid like $900 or $800 for
I
it.
don't remember. I wasn't part of the financials.
It wasn't a lot. And I'm like, okay, cool. Got some hopes and dreams with this, sure. It was better than the Ford. Like, the door's locked.
I just remember trying to teach you how to drive manual, and you couldn't get it, and you were just like, "Why? Why does anybody drive manual? Why?
Well,
What's the purpose of this? Aren't you saying automatic? Just I can drive automatic.
Well, 'cause
What's the purpose of
the other
manual?
problem
this is
was-
stupid." Kept stalling it out.
Well, the other problem was that I had whatever was wrong with it that my parents didn't want to fix. When you stalled it out, it wouldn't start back up. So that was a problem. That was pissing me off.
We managed to drive it to that place where we tested, where we just trying to show you how to drive it, and we drove it back fine, even though you stalled it.
That's why it stalled.
No, you stalled because you couldn't drive
Yeah.
manual, dog.
Yeah, and then it stalled on right there by our house. And it wouldn't start back up.
I don't know what to tell you on that.
Yeah, that was the problem. That's why I got mad.
You just gave up and went to manual or automatic.
That's right. It was automatic for life. It's easier. Way
I
easier.
agree. I haven't drove a manual, but automatic. I don't think I can.
If it's not my
Her
Tiptonic,
boyfriend
I don't give a fuck.
tried to explain it, and I was like, "That sounds like too much work. I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight."
I mean, luckily everything's going automatic now. Most things you can't even get manual.
But I can't paddle shift it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck. It's on my little thing where I go up and down. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's as far as he going, and he barely touched that.
Now that I know I don't have to. Fuck it.
Yeah, he keeps finding out new shit about the car. So I was like, "Are you gonna turn it into what is it? Sports mode?
Mm-hmm.
Sports mode?" And I was like, "But you got to be in park." He's like, "No, I don't." And he clicked the thing up, and he's like, "See, I can change it whenever I want to." I was like, "When the fuck did you find that out?" He was like, "I don't know. I was fucking with shit one day driving home." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Hey, I wonder what this do," because this guy was pissing me off in front of me. I wonder what this does. I was like, so you just start clicking shit?
Fucking shifted into sport, the transmission falls out the back. You're like, oh shit, it's in the rearview mirror, just fell back there.
I've been like, it don't matter because I didn't throw the camera. It's pissing me off.
I mean, you could do that with the new cars, but it's not like you could just go in the middle of the highway and just drop it in the park.
No, don't do that.
Fucking
Don't do
blow
that.
up your shit. You're like, oh, there goes the transmission. Damn, son, we're out. We're out of time.
Damn.
It's out.
Kid.
I don't know what the fuck we talked about today, but I'll figure it out.
Bullshit. The color purple, man.
The color purple, that's right. I'm trying to think of
Nobody
Photoshops.
died.
Are you
On
gonna
at the
be
end.
done with this now?
Nope. And at the end,
Every time we go, he goes, "Oh, when we went to the Walmart, he was like, oh my God, babe, it looked like something straight out the color purple in here." I was like, don't. Then when we got in the hair store, he was like, wasn't that the wig that Oprah Winfrey was wearing?
I think secretly it's like his new favorite movie. He's gonna buy it on
It don't
Blu-ray.
make no
He's like,
sense.
fuck it.
don't make no sense.
That's a big movie in like black culture.
I know they watch it every Easter.
Really?
You watched that? I don't watch that.
I was like, really?
I ain't seen that, but from the time we watched it that night, I hadn't seen that movie in years.
Your parents remembered all the lines. They're like, "Ooh, yeah, this is a good part
I
right here."
haven't seen that
Oh,
movie in like
jeez.
at least.
Is that how they
4
talk too?
years.
Yeah, they go, "Oh yeah, this how it be.
Is that your parents talk?
This how it be right here.
That's my mama.
Couldn't get more of this food.
Oh, Jesus. That's it. That's
Got
what
more
we're
of
ending
this
it here.
shrimp.
Were you gonna make your noise today?
No noises. No
No.
noises. That's it. It's over. No, I'm turning this bitch off. No, see,